Barbí, you so dumb.
Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey. If you're not, welcome back, boobies. So we got our goldfish, the snack that smiles back, goldfish. This is not a paid advertisement, but I need a snack because it's 3 something. I went to bed. Actually, no, I took my shower at 1 this morning, 1 a.m. Got on TikTok. Actually, no, I didn't get on TikTok live right away. I took my shower at 1. Went to Burger King because for some reason I was craving a burger. Like, very rarely do I crave burgers, but I was craving a burger and went to Burger King. Came back. It was like 1:30. Actually, no, I took my shower at 12 because I came back by like 1:18-ish. I was doing my facial. And then since I did my facial, I'm like, I'm not really tired. And usually, if my iPad is like charged, I'll get to doing work. But my iPad wasn't charged. So since it was like almost about to die, I took the opportunity to go live on TikTok. So boom, went live on TikTok. I was live on TikTok till like 6 a.m. this morning. Went to bed. Them folks weren't tired, but I was. Time to go to bed. So went to bed. After I went to bed, woke up. Now we're here. So now we're about to get ready for our YouTube profile picture change. You know, we're going to a photo shoot. So I'm not really a big breakfast person, but I try to like snack on something in the morning, especially when I just wake up. Like after I brush my teeth and everything, I try to at least snack on something, just so I have something in my stomach. Because if I wake up like early morning, like let's say hypothetically I wake up at 7 a.m., right? I should probably actually do my makeup and talk. But I haven't changed out the beauty blender yet because I have one on the way. It's on the way. Like it's almost here. So the delivery says. So like I'm waiting for the other ones to come because I ran out of beauty blenders. Oopsies. Anyways, but yeah, I buy them by the bulk. And then like I told y'all, if you're new here, I throw them away. I don't rewash it, none of that, because when people cut it, like the inside, like this girl cut it, the inside look all like moldy and stuff. But then I don't even know how long she really had the beauty blender. So maybe she had it for years and she washed it out of curiosity and then cut it out of curiosity. And then that's why it looked like that. I don't really know, but I don't take the chances, baby. Should I do light foundation? I think I'm gonna do light foundation because I really want to go for like a natural look. I want it to look like skin, like it's giving skin. It's very much a black and white picture. So what's been up with me? Told y'all TikTok live. I just started that recently. Going live on TikTok just reminds me of when I used to go live on this app called live.me. So I'm not really new to this. I'm true to this. And to be honest, life in itself right now is unfolding and the dots are connecting. If you know my story, you know I've been through a lot and I really been through more, and I just don't really talk about it because like at the end of the day gonna end. I ain't gonna complain because shit gotta get done. You know what I mean? Like stay trooper, gotta keep going. But for the most part, like I never, if you would have asked me, do you think you'll ever be going live? No. Like once I ended my live me career, I took the opportunity after I had left live.me to like, I don't want to really say rebrand, just like forget about everything. I wasn't running from anything. It was just going live with a big following takes a lot. It really takes a lot out of me. I like smaller groups because it's like then I can engage with everybody. But when the chat's like zooming past, that shit blows me. So for me to be on TikTok live, to be honest, like something kept telling me to go live on TikTok for the longest. I'm not gonna hold y'all. And I don't know. I just kept telling myself, like, I don't have time for real. I don't have time. And then, because I really don't have time, like, within the day itself. But then at nighttime, I just never thought, oh, a whole bunch of people gonna be up with me. You know what I mean? And on top of the, like, oh, a lot of people won't be up with me. It's just, I don't know. Like, going live. When it's nighttime, that's a me time. So for me to be live, I don't know. I just never thought like, I'm going to go live at night. You know what I mean? So I go live at night, like late night, early morning type stuff. But that's simply because that's when I naturally would be by myself, just chilling, watching like TV or something. Assuming that my iPad didn't die. Because if my iPad dies and I can't really do any work and I have no choice but to just like sit back and relax. And I guess that's a good thing, okay? At first, like, I'm not gonna hold you, I really do be getting mad at my iPad, like, how dare you die, even though I've been on it all day. You know, like, I don't know what I expect from an iPad. But the iPad be like, I'm burnt out. And I'm like, well, I'm not. So let's figure something out. And my iPad be like, girl, I don't know what you want me to do for real. So figure it out. And that's just what my life gives. So yeah, just on live at night, with a whole bunch of people that can't sleep along with me, and we just be chatting. And if you're like, what is that? It's like bingo before bingo is it bigo? It's bigo, bingo, whatever the name is. EIEIO. You know what I'm talking about. But that was the app before bigo or bingo before it became like a thing, you know, boom. Before like everybody started dashing off there, literally everybody from Live Me migrated over to bigo. And I was like, come over there. No. Like towards the end of my Live Me life, I was barely broadcasting, meaning going live. So it's just like, why would I go on Bigo, Bingo, whatever, EIEIO, and just do the same thing? And then I was in college during the time, so I'm like, hell no, I'm definitely not gonna do that shit. Here I am. Live on TikTok. The irony of it all. It's just so crazy how life does like a full circle. I don't think I'm missing anything. One thing about the nightlife, you really don't be missing anything. To be honest, you really don't be missing anything. I've been out. I don't go out too much, but the times that I've been out, I realize it's just the same ass shit, just a different day. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really be missing nothing. You might miss a little something here and there, but somebody's bound to catch you up. So it's like, when you don't go out, you don't miss much. But go out, you know what I mean? Go out. Because you know what Rod said. Is it Rod? You know what that man said? Girls who don't go out get cheated on. And it's not necessarily y'all get cheated on. It's just, well, y'all do get cheated on. But what he was trying to say is, if I understand him correctly, is when that man believes that you're very predictable, he ain't really got to worry. He knows your schedule. And when he knows your schedule, he can build his shenanigans around it. You know what I mean? Like, he knows you at home. Kick it back. Sometimes you just got to abracadabra surprise him. Even if you got a man or not. You just got to abracadabra surprise his ass and go out. Yeah. Get his feathers ruffled up. I don't know. Y'all be playing it safe. Ain't shit safe over here. Just because you got me don't mean you still don't got to keep me. I be pissing them off because they be like, damn, yeah, I got hurt. Yeah, you still got to keep me. The maintenance is required. You hear me? Like, at any point in time, sweetheart. And you like, but in marriage, it ain't shit to get a divorce for real. It's just expensive. That's why people don't like doing it. That's all it is. Look, divorce just gets expensive and it can get messy. But that's not to say that it's not possible. You know what I mean? Y'all just be playing it too safe. Once that man got you, he got you, and he know he got you. You got me, you don't got me. You got me, but you don't got me. Fuck around and find out if you want to. It's just something about some of y'all females that really, it breaks my heart because I feel like if you don't get anything from me, okay, if you just don't listen to anything I say, because I really just be BSing sometimes. Well, not really. Sometimes I really be saying some factual stuff, but for the most part, if you don't take anything from me, I need you to understand life is like a sandwich. And either way you flip the sandwich, your bread needs to come first. Do you hear me? And I said that because everybody was like, you know how like the whole Nene Brooke situation, it's kind of died off a little bit. I don't really know if it died off. I just know they was talking about it a lot on my TikTok For You page for a hot little minute. And then like Yeah, and you like, but how you busy, but you be on TikTok because you be getting all the tea from TikTok. I keep telling y'all, when my iPad dies, what am I gonna do? Not a damn thing. A lot of the things I do requires me to be on my, like, not just iPad, my laptop, any type of device. It requires me to be on my device. Like, I tell y'all, graphic design, like, literally, very rarely, like, if I'm printing on t-shirts, then yeah, no, I don't need to be on my iPad. But for the most part, a lot of the stuff requires my iPad, my computer, phone type stuff. So when all the devices die, I have no choice. I have to find something to do while it's charging. So yes, I have time, but I don't have time. You know what I mean? Like, I'll scroll on Instagram, look at some memes. I'll scroll on TikTok, hear what the people talk about, but I don't spend hours. Like, I'm not spending my whole 24 hours in a day on those platforms. Okay. Just a few hours, but a few hours is enough. Yeah. Anyways. So boom. So the whole Nene Brooks stuff was happening, right? I don't really know the whole controversy. Don't ask me about the tea. Hopefully by now, I just feel like it's past. Enough people have talked about it where, like, you kind of should know what's going on. Apparently somebody was, like, a rapper was getting his hair done. This is right on the outskirts. You know, Chicago, my neighbors for real. We neighbors. So apparently, some dude, I don't really know him, but he's like a local rapper. Or your state don't fuck with you and you move to another state, all it takes is for somebody all it takes is for some shit to go down and people gonna go to your state running back, be like, hey, ooh, you know, boom, trying to check the Carfax. And your state gonna be like, but we don't even know that girl for real. And that's why, you know what I mean? Like, if your state not backing you, what are you doing for real? I'm not saying everybody in your state gotta fuck with you. But if your state's not, like, backing you, like, nobody in your state know you, like, you unknown as hell, Houston, we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, like, boom. That's why when y'all be like, I want to be an influencer. Baby, you gotta go outside. You really gotta go outside. Cause whether you, like, know it or not, you're gonna interact with those people. So you might as well start sooner than later. Exactly. But yeah, that's why I be telling y'all, like, okay, I'm all over the place, but it all connects. That's why I be telling y'all, in a way, like, be stingy with your cooch, because that goes back to the world being so small. Did I say the word was small? I hope I said the word was small. Quite frankly, I just be rambling. Sure, and one thing's for sure, and 10 things for certain. Get used to reading them damn emails, okay? That's how, I don't care how young you are. These people, like, some of them have transitions to texting. Like, some people will text you, but for the most part, emails won't die off. I don't care how bad y'all want it to die off. Emails are one of them things that are just not gonna die off. People will forever email you, you know? Welcome to the world of business. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Small community. Did I say small community? But if I didn't, I'm saying it now. Be careful, like, with your high school year. That's why I be telling y'all, like, I'm not saying don't have your fun, make mistakes. Make mistakes while you're young. Like, when you're young, you do the whole heartbreak phase. That's okay. That's okay. Cry. Do what you gotta do. It's okay. Make your mistakes. Don't make, like, big mistakes where you gonna, like, regret. But make enough mistakes where it's like, YOLO, you know, because you're young, turn, whatever. But just know sometimes it might come back to bite you. And I say sometimes it might come back to bite you because, like, especially when it comes down to, like, being fast. And when I say fast, I mean, like, actually, right? If you want to, like, be dibbling and dabbling everywhere, that's cool. That's cool. That's why I tell y'all, I really don't judge. But at the end of the day, life has a strange way, and any and everybody that'll tell you, any and everybody that's older than you will tell you that life has a strange way of bringing people back in your path. Whether it's because you're passing them or you're at the same level as them, it doesn't matter. Your past gonna come back knocking. You like, I'm just not gonna open the door. You don't have to open the door. Opening the door, in a sense, is like, oh, I'm engaging with it. We have interactions together. Sometimes your past will just, like, walk past you type stuff. Okay? But in the way, like, I hope I'm saying this right so y'all getting it, because, like, your past will come knocking, and especially, like, for instance, my city is big, but it's small. It's small in the sense where, like, I'll go to events, and even, like, private, public events, it don't matter what events. When I go to events, I see people I went to high school with. What are you doing here? And it's just, like, obviously, like, okay, boom, we know the same circle group. But it's just like, you don't know that off bat. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to know these people know this person, this, that, and the other. Like, you don't know who knows who. And here they are doing the Carfax. And like, baby, I just, be careful. Be careful. I had this one dude. He was so fine to me, y'all. He was just so fine to me. And I'm going to go back to the NeNe thing. Hold on. But that dude was just so fine to me. And when I tell y'all, that man was so fine to me. And like, he was one of those dudes that tried to like guilt trip me into giving him my cooch. But keep in mind, I was in high school. He wasn't too much older, but yeah. He tried to guilt trip me into giving him my cooch, y'all. And I just never gave him my cooch because like, that was awkward to me. My thing is just like, that's why I keep telling y'all, like, when I say like, oh, we gonna link what we about to do, and I'm asking details like what we about to do, I be asking that because like, I want us to be on the same page. Even though you didn't say we about to screw, just know it wasn't mentioned. Like, the intention was never to go over there to smash to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you want to do, but like, play it safe. You playing the longevity game. That's what I want y'all to understand. All in itself and self in all, whatever. You know, that man now he's a promoter, question mark. I didn't meet him as a promoter. That's what y'all want y'all to understand. I did not meet him as a promoter. When I was in high school, I did not meet that man as a promoter. He was a promoting shit. But you hear me? That's the only thing he was promoting. And he was a fine dude. Don't get me wrong. He was fine. Like, girls was flocking on him. And of course, like, you being young type stuff, you'd be like, oh yeah, he want me, but everybody want him. It's easy to get wrapped up into that mindset, but don't do it. It really just be the pretty boys that just... I literally be getting ready like hours ahead of time because I know messing with y'all, I'm gonna be late everywhere. But anyway, so boom, became promoter. And he had a little event. Did I go to the event? No. Is it because I had a problem with him? No. Like, we didn't like fall off on like bad terms type stuff. You know what I mean? I didn't smash. He really didn't have a choice. And I knew he wanted me to smash because like when I got there, there's little things that they'll say. Like when I got there, he was like, when I had linked up with him, he had made the remark. He said, damn, you should have brought your spend the night bag or something because you're going to be doing the walk of shame. If you're young and you don't understand, the walk of shame is where like you end up, you coming in, like you go to, like you don't have to be at his house. You'd be like in a hotel, whatever. You go with one outfit to like a place and you stay there for hours. And then you have to like use that same outfit to leave the next morning, next day, next how many ever weeks type stuff. You know what I mean? That's the walk of shame. So it's just like when he had said what he had said, I'm, whoa, walk of shame. Why does Buddy think I'm going to be here within an hour? That's what I'm thinking to myself. Why does he think I'm about to be here within an hour? That's why it's stuck to me. And then he proceeds to try to butter me up. That's what I'm saying. You have to listen. Y'all don't be listening. I'm not trying to raise my voice at y'all, but I keep trying to tell y'all, listen. Listen. It's okay. Every now and then you going to get caught up. Like somebody going to sell you a dream. That's what I'm saying. Some of them be chameleons. You know, they good at they pimping. You really they going to sell you a dream so well, you going to be like, damn. I thought that man got me. Well, then he did get you. But then you just got to be able to bounce back. That's really all it is to it. Like, that's what I'm saying. While you're young, make your mistakes because the whole point of you getting like a little older, once you hit your 20s, you want to have made not really enough mistakes, but you want to have played the field enough where you understand game. Not play the field and like pass around your coochie. You still need to be stingy with your coochie. Like I told y'all, the past going to start circling back. And now it's going to be like, oh, you passed around you a bop. That's not to say, like, if you passed around you a bop, you ain't going to get far in life. You probably will. But at the end of the day, like, the respect gets lost. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care how anybody feels. When it comes down to it, motherfuckers going to respect me. And that's that. I've never had a problem with respect. Because if one man disrespect me, I'm telling you, somebody in that room is going to check him. And that's just off the strength of me just... I don't bother nobody. I'm not passed around. Cause it's just like when you stay to yourself and you don't really do much, motherfuckers, what the fuck's your problem with her? Like, you know, they gonna jump to your, put the S on their chest because like, she don't bother nobody. You got a problem. What's your problem? Yeah. Do became promoter. That was just so off to me because I'm like, damn, you a promoter now? But all in itself, like, we didn't really work out because I was delusional about that man. But you know me, I still be trying to play it slow. Like, I be delusional, but I still be trying to play it slow type stuff. Y'all, I played this slow to the point where, like, this man effed around and got a kid. Why the hell where the hell this child come from? Yeah, he done got a kid. I don't know who he got pregnant. I didn't really ask. I don't really care. All I know is he got a kid. And a lot of girls did not like me because I'm telling y'all, like growing up, a lot of girls did not like me because he would talk to me. But that was like me all in the tough. Like a lot of girls wouldn't mess with me because like their crushes would be talking to me whole time. Like to me, that's the Brody. And it's just like you feeling threatened by me. That's why I was flag. But anyways, yeah, back to what I was saying. Y'all be careful out here. The streets ain't safe. And then to top it off, stop like cater to your man. If that man has not given you a title, and even if he has given you a title, play it safe. But for the most part, like that's your man. So like do what you want because that's your man. That's your man, your man, your man. And if your man starts cheating and if your man starts cheating and then you like stop talking to him for like a week and then you go back to like splurging, giving him gifts, that's the problem. A lot of y'all wonder like what the problem is. The problem is a lot of the times like a man will do something and like that's your boundary and you like don't enforce no consequences after, male or female. There must be repercussions for the actions or the respect will be lost. Okay? I really need y'all to understand that. I need y'all to understand that. That man cheated. He barely had to do nothing. And then you took him back. And now you wonder why he just keep doing it. Because he played in your face. If I could do it once, I could do it again. And if you don't check him the second time, you know, what J. Cole said, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, he's like, fool me one time, shame on me. Yeah. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on. Yeah. Girl, Alexa, stop. She always be trying to be a part of the conversation too. She just a nosy little girl, but we get along so well. But anyways, whatever J. Cole has said, but he has said what he has said. You wonder why they playing in your face and they can play in your face because you're letting them slide. Why are you letting them slide? Remove yourself. I don't care if you're madly in love with that man. Sometimes you have to remove yourself. Move. And if he don't never come back, that's good. That's a blessing in disguise. Y'all, and it's just something about a man telling you, I ain't even gonna treat you right for real. Like, I'm not good enough for you. I'm not, you know, something around them lines and you be, oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. It don't look, I wish a man would tell me he not good enough for me. You ain't never lied. Goodbye. Like, I'm telling you, they know you can't look. And I know I be telling y'all like, oh, I don't ever ask no dude for money. Cause he should know. I'm not going to tell you like, oh, you have to give me money. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You should know what to do. You see me. And if you don't do, cause like I tell you, I don't be talking to these dudes for long. You have to think about it like this, right? Because at this point, I'm not really doing my makeup. I'm really just chatting it up with y'all. You have to think about it like this. You're only pretty for 2 years. Not saying it's true, but hypothetically, think that you're only pretty for 2 years, right? And in those 2 years, you have to really like stick and move and find your husband. Not saying you have to, right? You don't even necessarily have to find a husband. You're only pretty for 2 years. What are you going to do in them 2 years? Let one man suck your energy dry and suck your beauty out of you? No. And that's what a lot of y'all do. You let that man tie you down for 2 years and you don't got nothing but kids for him. I had this one coworker. She was thirsty for marriage. She has been dating this dude since high school, right? Now, I'm not saying like put a deadline on when he's supposed to marry you. To be honest, it's really up to you. That's why I'm saying like everything I say, take it with a grain of salt because each relationship is different. I'm just giving y'all like the overall broad aspect of like different walks. And then like, you got to figure it out. I'm not the captain of your ship. My captain. I'm not the captain of your ship. I'm the captain of my ship. Okay. Her family knows his family. His family knows her family. They damn near sisters and brothers at this point. You know, they damn near grew up together. Type stuff. And she's like 30-something and this man has yet to marry her. And she's like, I hint marriage at him. And because she was talking to us, she's like, I keep telling him about marriage and woo and woo and this, that, and the other. And I told her, I said, you just have to stop talking about marriage. She says, but like he keeps saying that he's going to get a ring. I said, yeah, and you sound desperate. I don't ever ask no man for nothing. I don't. Because like, why would you not want to give me something? Do I not look like you're supposed to be generous? Why are you not being generous? I always tell people this. That's why I always tell y'all to love yourself, do things for yourself, because you need to love yourself to the point where with or without a man, you're G-O-O-D. God. You hear me? Like, and and you have to set the bar for yourself to a degree, not super high where it's like, damn, now you really making him do too much. But the bar has to be set where it's just like, if you can't even do this for me, it's just not gonna work. Like me being me. If a dude right now says he gonna pay for my nails, and then he doesn't pay for my nails, I'm gonna go do my nails. You think I'm gonna wait for Buddy to pay for my nails? No, because then he gonna think like, oh, she need me, so I could just. They be trying to dingle stuff around y'all, and a lot of the times you be like, but no man is talking to me good. You don't want them to talk to you. You want him to be very afraid to talk to you. To be honest, I like when dudes are afraid to talk to me. Because he knows he got to come on his P's and Q's. If he don't come on his P's and Q's, it's snip, snip, snip. Y'all be wanting them to get too comfortable. I don't really like them comfortable for real. Don't get too comfortable. The only thing that needs to be comfortable is how you treat me. Treat me comfortably. You hear me? You think that man don't know how to treat you? Okay. I keep telling y'all. Do not get comfortable with me. I ain't never. That's why I just like, you want to be stingy with your money? That's fine. That's cool. I'm stingy with mine too. That's fine. We can both be stingy together. But then if I find the guy that I want and he has everything, not saying like the guy that I want, obviously he ain't stingy. And if he's stingy, it's stingy with everybody else and not to me. You know, like, I like exclusive treatment, as you could tell. If you can't tell by now, I hope you care as I'm saying this. But I like exclusivity. Exactly. Okay, cool. And because one thing about it, I'm not asking for something I can't reciprocate. That's what I'm telling y'all. You have to be able to reciprocate it. I remember there was times where it's just like, I got my heart broken and I got back on my Zoom. Because what? Either way you flip it, that bread comes first. Because you telling me you took off work because he hurt your feelings, but now you 8 hours short out of your pay. Y'all be playing with y'all money and it pisses me off. You let celebrities fuck you over. You let men fuck you over. Either way you flip it, your bread always comes first. If you don't learn anything from me, take that lesson, stick it in your head. And for the religious girlies, you know what they say in the Bible? There's this one verse that stuck with me. It stuck with me to this day. And the verse goes, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it comes the ways of the world. If the Bible tells you, guide your heart, why do you think you should just and then you get mad at the Lord? He broke my heart. But the Lord then told you guard your heart with all. And that's not to say like me, I'm the type of person where it's just like, I come in with my best. People be like, oh, don't tell him how your ex messed you over. Don't tell him. I be telling him everything. Because you're going to do either two things. You're going to try to box me in and then fuck yourself over, because as soon as you start treating me like how I'm not, because keep in mind, I spoil myself. So it's like, in order for you to come here, you have to spoil me. If you can't spoil me how I spoil myself or better, then this can't work. One thing about it, I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to beg. I'm not the begging type. I'm going to ask one time and that's it. I'm not going to beg. I'd beg for way. I don't be begging. I don't be begging for no man to do something, because what one won't do, the next will. Okay, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Like me begging this man to give me money when like all I gotta do is go outside, blink my lashes 2 times, and boom, they flock. What? Just because you a bad bitch, your husband know you a bad bitch. That's why you gotta go outside to remind him that you know that you a bad bitch. Because sometimes they be thinking like, oh, she might have forgot. I remember. I'm not saying go interact with like, if you, especially you marry, you in a relationship, I'm not saying go mingle with like other dudes. No, respect your marriage, but go out and have fun with your girlies. You know what I'm saying? And going back to the Nene Brooks thing, and that goes back to the bread comes first. That girl, this chair is really pissing me off. But I keep telling y'all, I'm looking for a chair. One thing about me, I'm kind of picky. Okay, I know what I like, and I like what I like. And when I see what I like, I know that I like it. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm saying with the whole Nene Brooks thing, I don't care if that boy wants to get his hair done or not, because they saying like he don't have enough hair. But then apparently they said he went to go get dreads. And technically his hair, if he went to start dreads, if he went to do starter locks, his hair is long enough for dreads. Because I'm not going to hold you, when they said he went to get his hair done, the first thing that came to mind was, what hair? But then I didn't say it until this girl on TikTok had said it later on in the week. And I was like, somebody gets it. She's smart. I like her type stuff. But then they had said, oh no, he went to go get dreads. So like if he went to go get dreads, okay, cool, it makes sense. All in itself, first off, as a woman, whether you dating a D-boy, corporate America dude, whoever you dating, why in the world are you getting yourself tied up in that man's beef? His beef is not your beef. That's why I be blasting these diss songs. Even if I know them folks, I don't know y'all. The song is what? This ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, y'all keep trying to insert yourself and stuff, trying to prove what? What are you trying to prove? What? You need to leave them folks alone. Over here trying to be cool. You trying to be gang known. You're never trying. Your goal is never to want to be gang known. Ever. You're pretty and prissy, and you mind your business. Okay, heavy on mind your business. Like, don't get me wrong. You can still be nosy. Because the tea gonna come regardless. You know, you don't have to be the one pouring the tea, but the tea gonna come regardless. You know what I mean? I be telling everybody everything they need to know about me off rip. And I tell them too, I'm gonna cut you off if you move walking. You know what I'm saying? And they don't be believing me because they be trying to box me in like, oh, her legs, dude. I never tell them about the good ones though. All of this is just a game to me. When I need a little razzle dazzle in my life, I really get to act unruly. But yeah, I never tell them, like, don't get me wrong, I'll tell them some good stories, but like when they be like, oh, why your ex didn't work out, I tell them all the gruesome details. He's a cheater, he's this, that, and the other, because that's not to say I didn't heal from it. You asked me a question, I answered your question. You assuming that I didn't heal from it is your assumption. That has nothing to do with me. So you're going to treat me according to how you think you're supposed to treat me because you boxed me in, because quote unquote, and quote to you, females that go through woo, they're boom, 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 boom. Until you get left on red. Now you confused where you went wrong. Where you went wrong was assuming that your analytics was correct. You know how, like, they say hand sanitizer kills 99.9% of germs? I'm that 1% of germs. I'm that not 1%, that 0.1%. I'm that 0.1% of germs. I'm the 0.1% they didn't tell you about. I will tell you what you need to know. I will. And you're going to move a certain way, and I'm going to move accordingly. Each and every time. I don't care. That's why I keep telling y'all, you have to treat it as if you only are pretty for, like, obviously you're not going to be pretty for 2 years. But you need to move like you're pretty for 2 years. Like, I'm only pretty for 2 years. Am I going to waste it on this man? You can't. You cannot. Like, y'all be in 2-year relationships and be like, I don't want it to die. Not me. I'm watching it go down the drain. If you do the things I tell you not to do, I'm watching this relationship go down the drain. Yes. This life ain't meant for everybody. Not everybody can just like stay away from somebody that they like for years on years. I'm the type, I could really like you for real. I could really like you, but it's about the principles and consequences must be upheld. Like, I must stay in my lane because you had me fucked up. It's a must. It's a must. And this isn't like an overnight thing. No, it's a learning experience. And then y'all like, I keep dealing with the same man. You keep dealing with the same man, friend, because like you haven't applied what you learned from your past relationships. Sometimes you have to understand in life, you don't just go through things just to go through things for shits and giggles. Like going back to the whole like me being on Live Me stuff. If I had never been on Live Me, I wouldn't understand what trolling was. That's why people be in my live like, oh, they trolling. You be paying attention to all these trolls. No, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like, this is not my first rodeo at all. At all. Like I used to really be crashing out to these trolls, like really going back and forth, like heated arguments. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't care. I've been there, done that. You know what I'm talking about? Like now that's why it's like, it don't faze you. No, it doesn't faze me. I've been there, done that. So in life, you have to take what you have learned, whether life has punched you around or not, you have to apply it. Don't get me wrong, like I always give people the benefit of a doubt, so they think I'm gullible and naive. And they'll be like, oh yeah, she let me woo and woo. She must not know her worth for real. She must not know woo. And then I just up and leave. And I up and leave at the most like random times. But it's just like, I gave you chances. One thing about me, I give people chances because the Lord has given me chances. If life has beat me up and never gave me chances, I wouldn't give y'all chances. But because I am a sinner who will sin again, like Uncle Kendrick said, that's why I give y'all redemption pieces. And I let y'all slide because that might have been a little mistake. So yeah, like, and then y'all be like, oh, I have a 3. I never tell when I decide to cut them off. I'm never going to be like, oh, you have a 3 strikes and you're out rule. I used to do that when I was younger. I used to tell people like, oh, it's 3 strikes and you're out. So like now dude knows, oh, I can do like 5 things, but as long as I don't get to number 3, I'm good. No. That you tell people enough about yourself, but you don't tell them all the way how you move. Like you can, I'm one of those, but that's what I'm saying. Like I've mastered it in a way where it's like, I can sit here and tell you everything you need to know about me. And if you don't pay attention, you'll be like, damn, she told me her whole life story. The whole time I told you really a whole bunch of nothing. Like it's a whole bunch of something, but it's a whole bunch of nothing at the same time because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, when y'all come over here trying to run game, I love it. I love it. It's just like a girl swinging on me to see if I still got it. It makes me so excited. I promise y'all it does. It does each and every time. We gonna have fun. We gonna have fun. I just feel like you don't try to run game on me, you're safe. Once you try to do some real, off the wall shit, all right now, we about to play ball for real. If you're a poor hygiene type of individual, you will not see me talking to you. I had this one dude say he was gonna take me out, and he never took me out, and I wasn't really tripping because like I'm not gonna sit here and like, oh, you never took me out. He said he was gonna take me out, never took me out, and then like, because we got the same friend group, so it's like then I'm one of those people like even if we talk behind the scenes, if we don't really have bad blood, I'll talk to you in person. If you talk to me, I'll talk to you. I'm not gonna like, please, no, because we had some, we ain't had nothing. And they be throwing them off like, what the fuck is she doing? We had some, we ain't never had nothing. Like, you got to know me. I treated it like an interview, to be honest. You got to know me. Now you get to run back and tell like all the good folks about me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Best foot always comes first. You just have to be able to trust yourself to know when it's time to go. That's the secret to it. It's always this, that, and the other. The aesthetic need to be clean coochie girl. That's what y'all need to stick. That's the next trend, and that trend needs to stay for a lifetime. And you're like, what's the clean coochie girl? It's the keeping it on wraps and acting like you know your worth. For real. For real. Like, a lot of you sit here and you be like, men don't like me, this, that, and the other. Baby, you don't even do your facial. You don't even wash your face in the morning. And that's no like disrespect. And I know when I say some of the stuff I say, it really be hitting home for some of y'all, but I really want you to know I'm not here to like, I'm saying this stuff out of love. I want you to reevaluate what you have going on and move accordingly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really want the best for y'all because at the end of the day, there's 2 types of women in the world. There's the women that men use to get to where they want to be. And then there's the women that men look like they want. Like that's they WCW type stuff. It was this girl and she decided to pay for this man's stuff. Now keep in mind, I know the man, right? And I know this man got buku load of money. I know he do. I've seen it. And she decided that she gonna do him a favor and she gonna pay for something for him, right? Keep in mind, he already got all this money. And he not paying her no mind, but he's using her to do what he got to do to get by in life so he can save his money and then he can bring it to girls like me. And I've had it happen so many times. Like once I find out that they like you, I feel bad. But at the same time, so I keep telling y'all like, if that man has not given you a title, why are you acting like you have a title? You keep going to this job position that didn't even hire you. What is wrong with you? bring your head off the clouds immediately. And it's just so sad because I'm telling y'all, dudes would do that. Y'all be safe out here for real. I'm so serious. Like, that's why I keep telling y'all, love yourself. Even if you can't afford a facial every day, take yourself to a facial one time. Get your nails done like once in a year. You know, it don't have to be too much. It doesn't have to be grand extravagant. Just like a little here and there, you deserve it type stuff. A lot of y'all don't treat yourself to nothing. You don't do anything for yourself. I don't have time in the day. I don't have time in the day either, but I make time. You keep telling you don't have time in the day, but you get off work. You work 12 hours, right? And then you do what with the remaining time? Watch TV. That's enough time where you can sit in front of a facial steamer, put a face mask on, do something. You could do something while you're watching that TV. You have time. You just don't want to make time. Stop making excuses for yourself. That's all you're doing. A bunch of excuses. I can't do this. I can't do this. To be honest, there's a lot of things I wish I could do. I wish I could do my facials twice a day. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes, like, I try to do it every day. I think it takes like 30 to 60 days to start a new habit. And then it takes like 30 days to break it. I want to say it takes 60 days to create a new habit and 30 days to break it. But it's just like consistency is really all it is. Like, there's a lot of things I wish I could do. I wish I had an assistant who could just like reply to some of my emails because of my sleep pattern, I miss a lot of opportunities. And that's just the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Because of my sleep pattern, I miss a lot of opportunities. And because I miss a lot of opportunities, I have to create different doors for myself, different avenues. Like, I'm consistently always pivoting because I know because of my sleep pattern, I miss this. So therefore, I have to do this. When it comes down to business, obviously, I'm not going to miss it. Like, if I'm contracted to do something, I'm not going to miss the deadline. You know what I mean? But like, for instance, unexpected things. Like, I wasn't expecting to receive an email from like blah, 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 blah. And it was time sensitive. And now I missed it because, I was sleeping or I wasn't paying attention or like, whatever the scenario is. So it's just like, you just have to always pivot, create different avenues for yourself. That's all it is. Like, y'all be accepting defeat too early. I went through this as a kid and this, and this. And oh my gosh, I'm not saying that your story is not valid. It is. But don't let that be the crutch on why you let life beat you up. Be so for real. You keep looking up to these different influences because they're doing what you literally, that's why I say like, that's why people say success is easy, because it really is. You have to find time to do things. And when you're burnt out and tired, take the time off. But then when you're done, hop back on that train and keep going. Everybody goes through things in life. But all it is getting back on that damn hamster wheel and keep going. Keep going. I don't care how tired you are, bitch. I ain't tired. You think I want to sit here? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't enjoy talking to y'all. I enjoy doing my get ready with me's. I do. Like, you have to find things in the day that you enjoy. Take it and run with it. And if you like, I don't have any friends, bitch, I'll be your friend. The what? Like, I'm so serious. We locked in for life. You know what I mean? Like, you're my damn bitch now. For life. And I ain't never been on no weird shit. Promise y'all. I be rooting for all my bitches. Big flag, yeah. I love all the non-weird bitches. Cause like I told y'all, I'm a judge of character. Once you act weird, it's a wrap. I'm done. Okay? All in itself, y'all stay safe out here. Be careful who you take advice from, too. Because dudes judge that, too. I had this one dude who said, he's like, when I go anywhere, like, he's a rich dude, too. He rich. Like, he rich, like, business rich. And he's like, if I go anywhere, I don't talk to nobody that drinks like a French. Is it a French 75 or what is it? French something, some number. He said, I don't talk to them because like they're typically gold diggers. And like, he makes that assumption simple. And it's like, it's wrong to, like I told y'all, it's wrong to make assumptions, but he makes that assumption because it's like, that's what all the girls that want like a billionaire drinks. Like, all of y'all, that's what I'm saying. All of you have an aesthetic. Jump out of the box of an aesthetic and just be yourself. Whether they count you out or not, the underdogs always come out on top. So why are you mad that they count you out? Fuck them for reals. Come on now. I'm rooting for you, bitch. I'm rooting for you.